We're gonna do the survey. We're gonna do this together. Thank you for taking the time to give your feedback on Dead by Daylight. The purpose of the survey is to measure player satisfaction and your opinions on several topics pertaining to Dead by Daylight. It should take approximately 20 minutes to complete. Once you respond to the survey, we may combine your answers with some of your in-game data, such as your in-game purchases history. The answers provided through the survey will not be shared with any third party and will only be used for the purposes set forth in Behavior Interactive Inc.'s private policy at behavior.com/private policy. Thank you for helping us continue to improve the game. The Dead by Daylight development team. Please refrain from disclosing personal information and open-ended questions. Huzzah. Hearing Twins has better Legion. Wait. Hearing Twins has better Legion. The add-ons makes me upset. What the fuck did I just read, Axel? Okay, hang on. I'm gonna decipher this. Hearing Twins has better add-ons than the Legion makes me upset. Nailed it. I don't mind the Haddonfield. I haven't seen it enough. I'd have to play it. I think that's the one thing I won't really give an opinion on. I think also the decisive strike change. Oh my god, the decisive strike change. I'm gonna do a video about it tomorrow, but it's bad. Not in like the, oh, killers are gonna hate this kind of way. No, like it's just bad. Anyways. Overall, how satisfied or dissatisfied are you with Dead by Daylight? Other than this patch, honestly, I'm pretty satisfied with the game. I don't know about y'all. I say this a lot. I think the game's fine. I think people just like to complain. I think this patch is justified, but otherwise, yeah, fine. To what extent do you agree or disagree with the following? Dead by Daylight is fun. Agree. Dead by Daylight is worth the time I spend on it. Well, I stream it and make YouTube content for it and talk about it daily to people who don't even want to hear about it. So, agree. I feel like the game is fair. Neutral. I feel like it can be. It can't be. Survivors need love? Well, yeah. Make the fucking decisive strike actually work. Have you seen the animation on Sadako? Or Nemesis? How does it work on Xenomorph? Because Xenomorph kind of like holds you out to the side. You, like, stab the top of their head or something? Whatever. What country do you currently reside in? Oh, dear God, chat. I'm about to dox myself. Okay, maybe I won't. Where is the United States? Oh, yeah. Which role do you play the most? Killer, mostly. Which platforms do you play? PC. What platforms do you own? PC, Switch. Is that all I own? Yeah, that's all I own. Wow. Yeah, because I gave my Xbox One to my sister. I sold this to my friends. I mean, I own them. Do I own a phone? Yes, I own a phone. When did you start playing Dead by Daylight? When did Nemesis come out, Chad? Was it 2020? I'm gonna come back to that until someone tells me. How often do you play Dead by Daylight with friends? 25%. I mean, we do community nights every Saturday, so I'd say that's enough. How many days a week do you spend at least 30 minutes? 2 to 3. Yeah, 4 to 5. Yeah, I'd say 4 to 5. It's 3 days streaming and then community days, so yeah, 4 to 5. How many days a week do you spend at least 30 minutes playing other video games? 2 to 3. I play DRG after streams. How often do you watch Dead by Daylight content creators, i.e. Are we friends? I don't know, man. I don't even know what a friend is anymore. I'm kidding. How often do you watch Dead by Daylight content creators, i.e. streamers, YouTubers? Every day. Actually, I try to hop into people's streams as much as I can. I'm assuming Nemesis came out in 2020. Someone correct me if I'm wrong. Was it 2020 or 2021? '21? Okay. Execution. Okay, alright. Pyramid Head was 2020. Okay, thank you, Otter. And thank you, Phoenix. How would you rate your experience with matchmaking in the last 3 months? Matchmaking time. Fine. I think the matchmaking time's fine. Teammates. Neutral. Opponents. Neutral. I'm fine with it. In Dead by Daylight, to what extent do you agree or disagree with the following statements? The people I play with or against are sometimes good nature. Neutral. Offensive. It says sometimes. I hate that they say that. Sometimes? Agree, I guess? Mean? Agree. Angry? Agree. Hurtful? Neutral. Friendly? Agree. Toxic? I'm just gonna say disagree. I really don't get that many toxic players. Sympathetic? I'd say neutral. I get some sympathetic players. Have you tried the latest DBD chapter, All Things Wicked? Yes, I have played as Survivor. Yes, I played as Killer. I have played against the Unknown. Whether or not I purchased... Okay. How did you hear about this chapter? I guess developer comms. Well, yeah, I mean, that's negativity bias, Phoenix, obviously. How satisfied or dissatisfied are you with the latest chapter? I'm honestly mostly satisfied with it. I think the Unknown's one of the best colors we've had in a very long time. I think most of the perks are unique and have purpose. Most of them. Looking at you, Undone. Like, all the Sable's perks are interesting. And as much as I don't like her design, it's still a good design, you know? Overall, how satisfied or dissatisfied are you with each of the following? The general theme of the chapter. Satisfied. The gameplay is killer. Very satisfied. The gameplay against the killer. Satisfied. The technical performance of the Were there really any bugs this patch? When the Unknown came out? I don't think there was. I'm just gonna say satisfied. Did you play Dead by Daylight prior to acquiring this chapter? Yes, I actively played Dead by Daylight. When did you first play the All Things Wicked chapter? Launch day. Perk just... Oh, it's just telling me what the perks do. Great. How fun is it to play the... Why did it... Okay. How fun is it to play with the following killers? Killer perks. Undone, not at all. Unbound, moderately if you build for it. Unforeseen, moderately if you build for it. I actually like Unforeseen. What potential does each new killer perk have to work well with other killer perks synergistically? Unbounds, quite a few. I'd say considerably. Just nothing amazing. Unforeseen, quite a few. Undone, you know, technically speaking, it synergizes with some perks. It's just the synergy it does isn't that good, so I'm just going to say moderate. How would you rate the quality of the following features? The Unknown's character appearance. Very high. They did a great job with the Unknown's design. Power, very high quality. Backstory, very high quality. I think all three of these are great, at least to me. How engaging do you find the general theme of the Unknown? Pretty engaging. Guys, did you guys know I really like the Unknown? Didn't know if people knew this. Relative to other killers, how powerful do you feel the Unknown is? Slightly stronger. I'd say he's Unknown's slightly stronger. Like, I don't think he's like... I think if Circuit... Yeah, I'd say slightly. I don't think I could put him above that, because I think they're in this weird situation where if things go completely right, they're really, really strong and can capitalize on it very well. I mean, map mobility, some kind of slowdown, a chase power. Like, they have everything except for information, really, in their kit. The following is a list of qualities that may or may not apply to any given killer. Please evaluate to what degree each statement is true of the unknown. If survivors were using Survive with Friends, this would not help them against the unknown. Hold up. If survivors were using Survive with Friends, this would not help them against this killer. It would... Okay. Behavior. I know I'm throwing rocks in a glass house here. Please, word your shit better. If survivors were using Survive with Friends, this would not help them. Not true at all, because they can give his position and know where he's teleporting. I was just confused because this would be a double negative, so it's true, but it's not because it falsifies itself. Whatever, I'm not going to get into linguistics here, okay? Here's how they should have worded this question. If survivors were using Survive with Friends, this would help them against this killer, and then given the answers. That would be much easier to read, I'm just saying. Anyways. This killer's power creates audio and visual cues that give survivors enough time to react. I'd say very true. Because you hear the teleport, you hear the terror radius doesn't go away, so you hear it immediately. You can hear when he's readying the UVX, you can hear when it's shooting, you can hear when it bounces. I think there's enough. The killer's power reduces the effectiveness of hiding out of sight. If they're running that one add-on, yes, but no one runs it, so I'd say a little untrue. This killer's power is difficult to understand as a survivor. I would say not at all. The killer's power reduces the effectiveness of pallet loops. Depends on the loop, so neutral. The killer's power This killer's power facilitates patrolling generators in close proximity. I'd say towards the end of the match, but not during the main match, because you can't really set your clones up properly at the beginning of the game. So, I'd say mid for that. This killer can travel around the map with ease. I wouldn't say with ease, there's a cooldown, but yeah. The killer relies on luck to injure survivors. I mean, that depends on your definition of luck. Is winning a 50-50 mind game luck? I'd say moderate. This killer power is hard to master. Agree. I don't think it's hard to use, I think it is hard to master, though. What do you appreciate the most about the unknown? Damn, behavior making me write an essay. Huzzah. There, a breath of fresh air is a killer that does not have a dash and can show skill through other means. RRA? What? What? What do you appreciate the least about the behavior? What the fuck? I don't know. Oh, I got it. The lack of Wonka experience. Is this Sable's perks? Oh, dear God. How would you rate the following perks in terms of usefulness? A little. Strength in the Shadows, moderately. Wicked. I'm gonna get some hate for this. Very. I think Wicked is her best perk. As much as I love Strength in the Shadows, I think Wicked is her best perk, and I think people are going to start using it soon. What potential does each new Survivor perk have to work well with other perks? Invocation, Weaving Spiders, not a chance in hell for synergy. Strength in the Shadows, quite a few chances. Wicked, considerable. Thank you for the hydrate, Yunjian. Weaving Spiders, the most useful perk ever made. How would you rate the following features? Sable's character appearance. Here's the thing, and this is why I hate this question. Do I answer this on my personal feelings or how I know her character's appearance is? Because like, it's not low quality. I just don't like it. I guess neither. Backstory, same thing. You know what? Actually, I'm putting low quality for the backstory. I really do think her backstory is very cliche and seems manufactured. Which I understand that, yes, of course it's manufactured. A game company made it. You know what I mean. How engaging do you find the general theme of Sable? A little engaging. What is your experience playing Greenville Square? A moderate amount. Actually, you know what? I'm only going to say, I think I've only played on the new map, like fucking 4 times since it came out, now that I think about it. She's not like other girls. That's not my problem with it. My problem is that they made her unrelatable. They made her relatable by making her unrelatable. Which I guess is the same thing. But I don't know. I don't like that trope. I never have. I think it's super cliche, and it, like I said, the fact that so many people relate to Sable just proves that she's not unrelatable. So if she's not unrelatable, then what is she? Just a me thing. Just a me thing. Overall, how satisfied or dissatisfied are you with the gameplay of as killer? I think it's fine. I've heard some people make complaints about it. I don't think it's that bad. Same with Survivor. I think it's an okay map. So yeah, I'll put neutral on both, actually. I did see Pixel Bush's video on it, and I have a comment on that video basically saying that he explained it better than I ever could. But yeah, I don't like Sable. I've made this very clear. I don't hate people who play her. I understand why people like her. I just don't. I don't like Sable. I don't actually hate her. I don't know how people think YouTube comments work, but or videos work or thumbnails. Yes, I hate her in the thumbnail. It's just how I get people to click. Anyways, but you guys don't want to see the first drafts of the Chucky Feet Logic thumbnails. Trust me, some of those images were cursed. Compared to other outdoor maps, how easy or difficult are the following on Greenville? Patrolling generators is killer. I don't know. Honestly speaking, because the inside gen is pretty hard to control. And if they don't do the gen on the edge of the map at the beginning, those are... Otherwise, though, the rest of them are pretty easy. So I'd say just right. I think having 2, like, outlier gens is fine. Navigating around the map. Just right. I think navigating the map is fine. Finding hatchets. I don't fucking know. Why? I just love that finding hatchets was a specific category on this. Like, I kind of get why they said that, but whatever. Finding a hiding spot when the killer is nearby. Fine. Finding Isn't it the same as patrolling? Okay, no, it's as a survivor. In the mini parking lot? Yeah, that is true. They could probably put a gen, but there's an exit gate there. I think that's why. I think having, like, dead zones, like, kind of like that for killers in the map is fine. I think having, like, one is fine. Because Area Crows kind of has that on the back corner of it. Like, that whole back side of the main building, like, there's nothing there. I think finding generators is fine. Memorizing the layout of the map. Wouldn't that be the same as navigating the map? What? Finding hooks. Well, I have an aura reading ability that's base kit to show me where they are, so, probably too easy behavior. Seeing the survivors from afar. I'd say that one's a little more difficult because of how dark the map is. Injuring survivors in a chase. Fine. Locating pallets and vault loops. Fine. Escaping the killer in chase. Probably a little too hard. Locating exit gates. Fine. If any, what were the main points of frustration with the Greenville? Do I really have any, like, actual complaints about Greenville? Guys, I'm serious. I really don't mind Greenville that much. Oh, hang on. Okay. Yep, that would be my one complaint. There's too many trees and random objects in the middle of the map. I'm fine with some, but I think there's too much. I know that's a very weird complaint, but I do think there's too much. Especially coming from a Chucky player. Did you play Dead by Daylight during the lights out? Yes. Yes, I did. Overall, how satisfied or dissatisfied were you with lights out events? Dissatisfied. There were some things I liked about it, some things I hated about it. How would you rate the variety of maps available on the lights out? Low. There was not very low. No, there was not enough. Why am I randomly switching to rock and stone? Because fucking... Because my PNG thing sucks. Overall, how fun were the gameplay changes? Slightly, I still, like... I've said it before. The biggest thing I enjoyed about it was the thing a lot of people hated about it. I liked that there was no perks. And I liked that there was no HUD elements. I thought that was really different and unique, especially in-game. If there's one thing they brought from Lights Out to the normal game mode, if they got rid of the in-game timer, kept it there, but made it invisible. Yeah, it was like it was Larry's, Borgo, fuck, I don't even remember the rest. It was Larry's, Borgo, those are the two I know for sure. And like two more. How appealing was the very limited the very limited visibility caused by the thickened fog in Lights Out? I like the idea, so I'll just put moderately. I think it was done badly, but yeah. I think not having the in-game, because there was a situation in Lights Out I remember very, very vividly where someone opened the exit gate early for like no reason. Oh, Ormond was on it. Thank you. Yunjin, thank you. I appreciate that. I forgot about Ormond. I didn't even know it was Ormond. That's why, because normally Ormond's so bright. Someone opened the exit gate early, and I remember I was chasing somebody, and I was chasing them for a while, and neither of us knew if the in-game collapse was happening, so I didn't know if they had time to get to the gate. We were just kind of seeing the visual flare. So I talked about that in the interview I did with Kaiser. We just saw the visual flare pop up, so we kind of had to guess. It was kind of nice. It was like tension a little bit. I don't know. I thought that was cool. Otherwise, yeah. To what extent do you agree or disagree with the following statements with regards to the lights out modifier? The modifier offered novel gameplay distinct from regular. I'd say disagree. I don't think it was different enough. Lights out gameplay was easy to pick up. Sure. I wanted to be the best at playing. Disagree? Hi, Kitty. Yo, guys, welcome to my stream. I just want y'all to know I'm the #1 lights out player in all of Dead by Daylight. Drop that follow, hit that sub button, give me your money. If this is you, okay, whatever. The modifier enhanced Dead by Daylight's horror theme. Neutral. The gameplay felt nostalgic? Strongly disagree. Overall, how confusing was the lights out events? Not at all. I'm just smart, you know? Can we just admit it already? Where did you learn about the details of the lights out? Content creators, friends, gameplay detail tab. I played through trial and error. Weird question. I'm the best My Little Oni player in my living room. How clear were the following aspects of the lights out event? Very, very gameplay changes. I mean, they were all to me. Thank you for the hydrate, Canny. I need to get more water soon. How long should the lights out events have lasted? I think a week was enough. Honestly, I think it should have just been on the weekend, personally, but I think a week is fine. Oh, permanent? Yeah, I think it should be a permanent mode. Yeah, I'd be fine with it as a permanent mode. Did I enjoy the most? I can spell chat. I wish it was an option. I just like having more options. If Lights Out, My Little Oni, and whatever other stuff they're making was permanent, I think it'd be great. That's just a me thing. Maybe it was like rotating. I've said this before. If like it rotated every week. Oh, yeah, there you go. I like getting rid of gen counter. It takes the that was the other thing. Yeah, not seeing the gen counter, I think, made me play less sweaty, even though I don't even play that sweaty. How do you distribute your time playing Dead by Daylight between custom and regular trials? I exclusively play I don't think I've, other than like getting footage, I don't think I've ever played customs. It's just a me thing. Which of the following best represents why you play customs? I don't play customs. I spend time in customs practicing skill checks. I want to avoid long queue time waits. Test new perks. Practicing killer powers. If I do, it's that. How easy or difficult is it to play with or against survivor bots and customs? Depends on the killer. With survivor bots, fine. Against survivor bots, it depends on the killer. But I'm gonna feel very bad for saying this, but like, I think playing against bots is terrible. They're pinpoint accurate for some killers, and it makes testing them impossible. Like, testing Chucky against bots is one of the worst experiences I've ever had in this game. You can't mind game them. That's half of the game. That's half of his power. How interested would you be in selecting the difficulty of survivor bots in custom games? Extremely. Please. Were you aware that disconnected players are replaced with survivor bots in the trial? Yes. To what extent do you agree or disagree with the following statements on bots in regular trials? The addition of survivor bots negatively impacts the competitive... Disagree? What the fuck? No, it doesn't. What the fuck? Also, I would like to just mention that behavior just straight up called the game competitive. Just saying. The current... the current state of... The current state of survivor bots reflects the skill levels of teammates I'm paired with. Somewhat disagree. A lot of bots are better than most of the players I play against. I'm not gonna lie. I feel connected to my teammates' actions, even when survivor bots in regular... You know what? I'd say somewhat agree. Listen, the human brain is weird. If something has eyes and a name, we get an attachment to it. That's just how it works. Survivor bots hinder the teammates' ability to achieve... I strongly disagree with that. I mean, the bots hop on gens. The bots, you know, they can waste the killer's time. Like, yeah, it's... I don't think they stop anything, unless they bug out, but that's a whole other discussion. How easy or difficult is it to play with and against survivor bots in regular trials due to survivors disconnecting? With survivor bots as teammates, I'd say it's fine. Against them, I'd say slightly hard. Once again, it depends on the killer. If it's a precision killer or a killer that requires mind games, it is one of the most infuriating things. And it's so hard to do anything. So yeah, I'd say slightly hard. To improve extended matchmaking wait times, after how long of queue should survivor bots fill regular trials? Behavior. Behavior. No. Fucking no. No. No, 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 no. Unless this game is absolutely dead and has like 20 people playing it, no. Do not fill lobbies with bots. Moving on. Why would you even suggest... Anyways. Which of the following improvements would make you reconsider your opposition to survivor bots? Nothing! Nothing would change this. Improved communication with the... Wait, is behavior adding a ranked mode? Hold up. Survivor bots are only allowed to join casual trials with a competitive queue reserved for players. I read that right. Right? When's the anniversary? 2 months? Huh. Okay. How responsive are the developers in addressing pain points? Okay. This is a weird one to answer, and here's why. When they have a solution, they're great. They're just fine. When they don't have anything to show and don't want to make false promises, they are god-awful at it. This isn't just a behavior problem. I've made this point very clear. Most game companies hate giving false promises. I'm going to say slightly. It's not at all. I'm not going to be a complete pessimist. And I will give them credit. Recently, they've been much better about it. We'll see how the PTB goes in the next week before it's released. That's going to be the real determiner of this. How is the pace at which Dead by Daylight updates the following? Killer powers and balance. Depends on the killer. But I'd say slightly too slow. Map balance, much too slow. New content? I think it's too fast. I think we get new content too fast. I said this before. It's not that we get content too fast. It's that we get too much content at once. I've said this before, and I know people hate it when I say this. I think this game needs more drip-fed content. I think getting a killer, and then in the mid-chapter getting the survivor, and then getting the killer, and then getting the survivors, I think would be better. That's just a me thing. Just a me thing. Because I think that span of time between Chucky and Alan Wake, because we got Nicolas Cage, then Chucky, then Alan Wake, and then we got the Unknown chapter. That's a survivor during a mid-chapter, and then a full-on chapter for Chucky, and then another survivor for a mid-chapter, basically, and then another full-on chapter. Like, I feel like that's too much. But I do like that they were drip-feeding it a little bit. Add-on balance, much too slow. On every killer. This one's not killer-dependent, on every killer. Perk balance. Too slow. I think it's too slow. On both sides. How satisfied or dissatisfied are you with the pace at which Dead by Daylight addresses the following? Quality of life, very dissatisfied. I think quality of life features, as much as I'm happy for when I see them, I do think they take way too fucking long to come to this game. Bugs. Very dissatisfied. Cheaters. I don't see enough, but I'd say neutral. It's not, the cheater thing isn't a behavior thing. It's a gaming industry thing. How likely is it that you would recommend Dead by Daylight to a friend or colleague? Probably 7. You want to hate your life with? Oh, no. Go back. Go back. In the last 3 months, have you recommended Dead by Daylight to a friend, family? No. Most of my friends already play the game. Which of the statements below best describes your experience with the following games? Left 4 Dead. I currently own this game, but haven't played it much. I currently own this game and haven't played it for at least... Wait, I played Left 4 Dead 2 for like fucking 50 hours. Pacific Drive. I don't know what that is. Helldivers 2. I played it a little bit. Nope. Payday 2? Nope. Enshrouded? Nope. Lethal Company? Played it a little bit, didn't like it. Escape the Backrooms? Nope. Phasmophobia? Played it a little bit. I'm not a fan. Hunt Showdown? Played it a little bit. I like the idea, don't like the game. Never played Valheim. Rock and Stone? 7 Days to Die? I've seen it. Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach. I have played very little of it. These are some weird choices, by the way. Like Left 4 Dead, Phasma, 7 Days, and Five Nights. Like, sure, and maybe even The Forest to a degree. But Helldivers 2 and Deep Rock Galactic? What do those have to do with Dead by Daylight? They're 4-player co-op games. Yeah, Deep Rock Galactic... I mean... Listen, behavior, if you want to add a dwarf, fucking rock and stone all day, and then add a... No, they can't do that. Come on, you can't add a glyphid. Come on. Come on. Arachnophobia. Come on, guys. You can't add a glyphid to this game. Which of the statements below best describes how you feel about the following games? Left 4 Dead. I have enjoyed it and wouldn't consider myself... I'm a casual fan. I'd say Left 4 Dead, I'm a casual fan. Deep Rock Galactic, I'm an avid fan. What gender do you identify as? Man. In what year were you born? Damn, behavior, you're about to make me feel old. 94. How would you describe your experience level with Dead by Daylight? I know this is a personal question. Chat, what would y'all say I am? Would y'all say I'm intermediate? Do you have crossplay? Yes, because I play on Windows stores, assholes. How many hours do I have? That's a good question. I can answer that question. Ignore Control being downloaded. I'd like that game. Shut up. How many hours do I have? About 1,500. Was it intermediate? That is so funny to say. I have almost 2,000 hours. Almost 2,000 hours, and it... I mean, I'm not a veteran, but I have been playing the game for 3 years. I feel like I'm outing myself if I say expert. That's the thing, though. I guess expert. Like, I don't want to say... Yeah, I think it works. Have you anything else to share? I've made it out easy. I have a job I work at 60 to 80 hours a week. Sue me. I play other games. Sue me. I mean, hell, you guys want to see some shit? Hang on. Hold up, shit. Before we finish this, ignore my Twitter. Let's see. Let's see. Destiny 2. 447 hours. That's just on PC, by the way. Deep Rock Galactic. Mind you, I only started playing this game 5 months ago. 130 hours. Resident Evil 4. Almost 90 hours. Warframe. 700 hours. Not that many on Halo, actually, which is strange. Borderlands 3. Almost 100 hours. Borderlands 2. Only 40? What the fuck? That's not right. Oh, don't even get me started on League of Legends. $150. Yeah. Xbox is weird. For a while, they're on even on PC. They counted it. They counted it by days, not hours. Is there anything else I really have to share? There we go. Fine, there we go.
Subscribe, damn it. I'll be back. I always come back, and so should you, you moron.